Today we are releasing our first of many rider and rig videos, which is basically an extension of what we have been publishing on BIKEPACKING.com for 6 years. Rider and Rig is a series of photographic features, or video features in this case, each telling the story of a bike packer and their unique bikepacking rig, kit, gear list, and passions. If you're curious about checking out past Rider and Rig articles, there is a link provided below.
Or something like that. And I was like, oh, man, I guess it did get hurt in the shop. Hi, I'm Chris from Goodday Bike Works. This is the Rufus. Long distance bike packing, gravel riding to slightly mountain biking. I wanted to keep it a little bit more randonnée than like an adventure gravel bike. Coming from like a road background, I didn't need like a massive tire. This bike was kind of built when it was like gravel biking wasn't super heavy duty yet. Nobody's been doing that. Like you saw a couple like Giant and the bigger companies were doing it. So I wanted to make it more randonnée, like Euro style gravel bike. So I ended up using, I wasn't sure if I was going to go 29er or 27.5. So I did the slider dropout, just a Paragon slider. Really awesome slider, but that allowed me so I can actually bring the rear end in too. So if I want it more sporty, I can do that, or I can make a single speed if I wanted to. It's just fun having a spoke holder on it, match this spoke to the frame, have it pink, why not? This is I would call it a truss fork. It's supposed to be softer. I didn't really build it that way. I more built it for making it feel more like a bike instead of a luggage rack. So that was the whole idea behind it. You can get flex out of it. I just wanted a stiff bike. I wanted to be more sporty. I made it so you could put a dynamo on there. I don't have a dynamo on there now. Other features, I don't know. It's all brazed, fillet brazed. So I don't do a ton of full fillet brazed bikes, so that was pretty fun doing that. Big triangle, you can fit like say a half pack, and I have like more than you need for an overnight on this thing. And then I got 2 water bottles. And I don't know, like the curve, like this is a nice handle right here. So when you're biking or something like that.
I just want to take a quick moment and let everybody know that this video was supported in part by Salsa Cycles. Salsa developed the Cutthroat with the Tour Divide in mind, an extremely long mixed surface bikepacking race. The Cutthroat features generous front triangle space, all the gear mounts you could wish for, great bikepacking geometry, and extremely comfortable ride quality thanks to Class 5 VRS or vibration reduction system. While the bike may have been designed for the Tour Divide, it also makes an awesome machine for any bikepacking adventure. I own one and I truly love it. So for more information, you can hit this card right here, and I also have a link in the description below.
So I have a pretty funky drivetrain on this one. When I built this bike, there wasn't a matching, there was an 11-speed shifter that could get the range you wanted, or there was 11-speed derailleur you could get, but no shifter built yet. And I built it actually for a down tube shifter, the Suicide. Had that for a long time. And then actually Microshift made a shifter that matches the XTR rear derailleur. So that's the deal there. And then I did a SRAM cassette on here because I wanted a smaller chainring in the front, but I wanted not to be able to spin out like 35 miles an hour. So that's a pretty funky drivetrain there. Brake-wise, cable actuated, just because if you're a tourist, you're always worrying about hydraulic brakes for some reason. I don't really know why, but we do. But these are kind of that weird one in between. It's a hydraulic brake and cable actuated. Just single chainring. I do a 40 on the front. It seems like around here, that's kind of a good gearing for me. And then wheel set. DT Swiss hubs, 240s, old pair of MV wheels. I lived in Salt Lake and worked at Backcountry. I ended up a pair of MV wheels. And then Ultra Dynamico tires. And I do like their proper setup for tires. The knobby in the front, smooth in the rear. I like that setup. Curiosity bags, I already built them all for the bike. Bar, I have a Thompson bar. I can't remember which model it is. It's the Aero version of it. Made the seat post, titanium seat post. I really like that. It's really smooth feeling. It's like noticeably different comparative to steel even. There's some flex to it. I would say like certain people, like say a big dude wanted that one. I'd be like, it's a little too thin for you. I'd probably make it a little thicker. Oh, and then the guts. This is kind of fun. So the guts are from an old MV seat post that before they were MV, they were called Edge, and it's the Edge logos on it. So it's kind of cool. You have to be a super nerd on MV stuff to know that. But yeah, that's pretty fun having that. And then Brooks saddle. I like it. I like it. So yeah, I did a ride the other day. I did 80 miles one way, 70 miles back. Just a single overnight, went pretty light. I got a fishing pole on here, all my fishing gear. How I packed it, I actually have a stove here. I ended up not using it. I ended up in a town, so I got a stove here. I got all my food in here. Kind of anything I can get to really quickly and stuff I like to put in here. Then my really fast snacks here every, I don't know, half an hour. So I can grab it, get it. I'm not the guy that likes the bags. They hit my knees. I don't like that. So that's kind of like the snack zone right here. And then I have a fishing pole on this side, kind of rigged up with a couple pieces of strap. And then I put my rain gear on top here. It's been raining a lot, so it just makes it super easy to do that. And then in my bar bag, I have, I would call the essential camp gear stuff. Like this is my sleeping pad, a puffy jacket, and my sleeping bag. All my wet gear I put back here. Tent, a pair of rain gloves. Oh, and then my tent poles are down at the bottom here. So I got one of those Mountain Laurel design ones. Water, just keep it down here. Filter, I do carry a fanny pack, so I keep my filter there just for ease of getting it out. Like if I was in the desert, it'd be a different story. I'd put the 2 water bottles down here, so I'd have as much water as I could. I probably would go with a full frame pack too. I'm actually, I would say, a little bit more of a full frame pack guy than a half pack. You can ride a long ways without water too. So, but here there's water every, I don't know, 10 miles, you know. And then all my tools and tube is down in here. Ooh, flaming lips. That's an easy one. That's an easy one. Snack food. Anything can be a snack food. Oh man, there's 3 that just popped into my head. It's gonna be Mexican food of some sort, tamales, or tacos. Chris, I don't even know my Instagram's handle. Let me look at it first. It's Goodday Bikes. That's where you can find me.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah.